would you hit the heat just a little bit? It just turn that boil up a little bit. You can find the Imam at the Masjid. That's from now on. From tomorrow on, you'll be able to find me here, even with the little heater on. Okay, let's see what we got here in closing. You know, the joke we have about Mr. Jeff when our brother was fighting the white man, Jim Jeffries, he would be hitting him and say, "Oh, Mr. Jeff, oh, I'm fixing to hit you in the tummy, Mr. Jeff." And he'd hit him in his stomach. He said, "Oh, Mr. Jeff, I'm fixing to hit you with a comment." Can you imagine how that white man felt? And they had brought him as a great white hope to fight against Jack Johnson, and Jack Johnson out there playing with him. Won't knock him out, just playing with him. Look at what's happened to our community over the last 10 years. 20 years, actually it's 30, 40 years. But let's take the last 15 or 20 years. Look at what the government has done in and around us. What effect has it had? Little to none. It's affected us in a way that they didn't anticipate. They always have to have certain ideas. They'll fall in one, they'll fall in two. I can imagine them getting ready to count us out of the matter. And we ain't never been counted out. We have not been counted out. Now, imagine the accumulation of stupidities that they have accumulated. And we just pop. Well, Mr. Jeff, Miss Jeff, well, how y'all like that? Bam! And popping them in their eye. All along, all the time. They say, yeah, but you got beat up in the head, I said, you watch Martin Luther King, you watch Gandhi. I said, Gandhi had a group of people. You ever seen the movie Gandhi?
Yeah.
When they had a group of people lined up, one after another, in rows. They walk up to the place and the people hit them upside the head, and the people take them back. The people overestimate they think, what, the Pettit's Bridge? That's why the old John Lewis, is that his name? That's why that brother don't have no sense. They hit him upside the head and busted his brains out. That's what they do. They bust you upside the head. All the people are so horrified at that happening. And it's good. We'll use it for that. But it ain't nothing. Whatever they did to me, it must have been all right. It could be psychological warfare. We're going to do something and make you think we did something. And you'll worry about it. You'll slow down. They got the wrong guy. Do I act worried about anything? Absolutely not. The rule is this. If they turn a thing tomorrow and I start, so what? Who cares? I'm doing what I do now. I'm happy to do that. I'm not responsible for none of that other dumb stuff. So, this Mr. Jeff and him, we have to show people this. Now, look at all the stuff that we will pass out by the next few months. It's going to be half of the story. The pictures, the articles. Just imagine, think about it. And the people see what we've been dealing with. And they did nothing with nobody bothering them. That's what As-Sabiqun do, those who show the way, those who lead the way. everything, somebody has to show the people that boss man is not that bad. Somebody has to know that. Somebody has to teach that. That's what we've been doing. That's what this is all about. For us, that's exactly what this is all about. In the broad concept, this is where we've been going. In the details, technically, well, in the broad concept, in the details, we come up with a plan, a scheme. Then we turn it over to Allah. We turn it over to Allah. You and I couldn't put this together this well. You can't do it. This thing is together, and ain't nowhere nobody can go. Can't nobody get away. The trap is sprung. I was telling some people in California last night, I said, I've been 35 years working on this trap. I don't want none of y'all getting in the way, running around and opening the trap and letting these people out. I said, you can't do it anyway, but you can sure help. I say, stay out of my business and leave me alone with you and your help. I don't need your help, especially that kind of help. Can you imagine? You have to look at it. Maybe we're seeing things that it looks bad for the system. The system is shattered. They got Donald Trump, the biggest fool, and this man, I didn't believe it. The white folks had him sitting there in a straitjacket, and they said, is he crazy or are we crazy? And you know where white folks got all them names for these psychological diseases? Man, I wouldn't want none of what he got. But can you see what we're talking about? This, everybody's trapped. It's not only CARE trapped, you just won't talk to us. They're trapped. They really did invite the Negroes to help build their community, and they have answered the call for the Negro. They did that. Who else knows it? Everybody knows, and the Negro knows it. He don't have a solution. This is where we come in. Not to complain and tell him you was a fool. No, 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 no. We become more, first, we're putting out the message. The people interested, our people, Negroes, they'll start picking up on it. Some will probably start inviting us by, and some won't believe it because they haven't heard all of this. Did you or did y'all really go through this? You see what I mean? Okay, that's what they'll be saying. We will win the final victory, so help us God. You know who said that? Franklin Roosevelt, when the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor. He said something, and he said, we will win the final, the Empire of Japan did a dastardly attack on us. And there was a state of war between the Empire, America and Empire of Japan. Then he says, we will win the eventual victory, so help us God. You know what he's talking those days. That's what we're telling these people here. We already got it. We just have to do the work, and we already got it. The Negroes are out there feeling bad, right? The immigrants are scared up in their masjid with, I don't say millions, but it's a lot of them. They are packed in there because fear makes you get whoever you with, y'all all packed together, but you're scared. They're sitting up in these masajid all around the country, afraid of their own shadow. It's the duty, it's the responsibility of the Negro to show them the way. What should be your attitude here in America? Should you be helping that bum? Should you be voting in his? Should you have this happy to be here immigrant mentality? Or, now remember, they just came here for what they came here for. They didn't come for Islam. Technically, they're doing a pretty good job for what they came here for. They got these masajid all over. And in a lot of places, people don't care much about Negroes. Arab or whoever, one poor guy on TV, this is a Palestinian family. The Negro was so proud that they let him marry the daughter. The Negro was very, very proud that he just couldn't keep himself in his seat. So everybody has got the spike on the Negro. Let me tell the truth. Hey man, they don't want nobody, the Negro, to have any power. You know why? They got it in their mind. If them niggas get power, they're gonna pay us back. They're gonna pay us back. That ain't what we're gonna do. They ought to read the other part of history. Mandela, King, no Negroes. If you want forgiveness, be a white man and oppress a Negro anywhere in the world. What do? Tell the truth. The nigga forgive. I mean, the brothers forgive. They do forgive. They do. They forgive. That's all right. But just don't be black and do a little something. You don't forgive that. We reversing this. La tatraba. We forgiving the people in need, forgiving the most. Or excuse the word, forgive. We're overlooking. No reproach. That's what the job calls for. I'll speed up here. Next stage of psychological warfare show American Zionism how they have lost already and continue to lose. I don't care whether it's in world opinion. I don't care whether it's down in Venezuela where the people are using gunboat diplomacy from 150 years ago. The same old story, you know what I mean? We're gonna make you do stuff, we're gonna sanction you, we're gonna cut you off. Look who the Americans are sanctioned. They sanctioned Venezuela, they sanctioned Iran, they sanctioned Russia. And the world sits back like they're stupid, which they are in a lot of cases, and let America sanction whoever they want to sanction. And nobody jumps up and say, they keep on sanctioning, guess what? They got a sanction crew. Right. You're going to sanction North Korea? Okay. There they are. You're going to sanction whoever else you're going to sanction. Please don't sanction China. Because then you got a monster on your team, an economic monster. So let them sanction. They done sanctioned too many people. Although each one is sanctioned, they can help each other a little bit. Anyway. So they have set the stage for their own defeat. Every day our survival is a victory. Continue to build what we talk about as a hero martyrdom. Our idea is have two things in your mind. We said it in a lot of our stuff. Heroism and martyrdom. You can put whichever one you want. They are both for protection. If anything comes up against you, you say, what would the hero do? Any hero. What would Captain America do? Of course, you wouldn't do all the funny stuff they do, but the hero image, a hero is a hero. A national hero, a local hero. So it's a safeguard. Martyrdom is the ultimate safeguard. You can't lose in martyrdom. When you have these elements as part of your makeup, it's all over. You can't lose. They can, but you can't lose. Okay. The Muslim Parliament was ahead of its time, and we're going to, part of our 2020 vision will be to incorporate a lot of the ideas of the Muslim Parliament. So it's a psychological offense. Now remember, all systems have blind spots. You know, all the old prisons they built, they had a blind spot here and there. And if you walked in that blind spot and your enemy, the guys in the pen, knew you was there, they'd be back there cutting you up and stabbing you. Now new prisons are all illuminated and straight line and video and all that. Not too many blind spots, but there's always one somewhere. The system has blind spots. You can ease up in there and stand up against the wall, and that fool can't see you. And you're trying him all the time to find out where his blind spots are. Because if he can see you, he going, what you doing over there? What's going on? Right? That idiot, he has social blind spots, psychological blind spots. He's packed with them. And now that the people are not even the old-time American, they money people. All they want is money. You could buy, in the old days, it was hard to get an American to sell his country out. There was very few spies that sold out America, double agents, all that years ago. Shoot, in the last 20 years, they've been filling up, man.